I don't even know where to begin on this house. You put your furniture up against the house that's directly next door. There's a huge privacy issue, and at this price point, buyers see every flaw. And unless they're a nudist, no one is gonna buy it in its present condition. This is where you hang out? I mean, you're looking at somebody's master bedroom. You lost your $13 million moment on this. I really like Renetta, but I can tell that she is used to people telling her exactly what she wants to hear. You have the right scale, you have the right design, and you absolutely destroyed it with these two hideous couches that are right in the middle of the space. I'm kind of the opposite. I tell people what they don't want to hear, and I'm really concerned we're gonna clash.
Aaron, they're not that bad. I think it might be a little heavy.
They're pretty bad. We're gonna have to stage it so it feels open, airy, and spacious. The better we could stage it, and the more elegant it is, and the more done it is, the higher number you will receive. I have to be honest, I think everything is wrong with this room. It's just not right for this house, this location, and what you're trying to do. It felt like you were in a dungeon, but a sex dungeon. Like, it was bad. And the fact that this is in a beach community makes it even worse.
You have that kid's room off of the sex dungeon, and that's really the only way you can get in there.
I went from sexy playtime to, oh my God,
playtime.
I have to have my kid playtime, and that is what buyers—
Too much dark to light.
Too much dark to light. Most buyers want to have that pool level by the kitchen, by the den, because it makes for an easy lifestyle.
Yeah.
She put her pool in a basement with half of it under a roof. You can't even call it a pool, nor is it a jacuzzi. I think we're calling it a paloozie. It's so small, there's no sun. There is nothing good about that situation. What did you pay for the lot?
$3.8.
Okay, you paid $3.8 for the lot. And what did you pay to build the actual house?
$9.
$9 million. It's a huge price per square foot build.
1,300 a square foot.
How did it get so high?
I think the fit and finish, the types of woods we use, it was an expensive build, for sure.
There are so many homes all over this neighborhood that share the same ocean view, similar square footage, for $3, $4, or $5 million less than her. Which is why it's been on the market for 3 years with no offers. You know, one of the challenges of being in this community is that there's options.
Yeah.
What does this house mean to you today?
I mean, this is my life savings now, so financial freedom.
With staging, we need to get a buyer to connect. The buyer wants the beach energy, that vibe. Are you willing to pay the money? It's around 15,000 bucks.
So probably not spending $15,000 at this point in time.
If you think spending 15,000 on this is expensive,
Trying to landscape.
try to landscape to cover that
Natural
house.
plants out there.
Renetta wants people to spend $13.9 million on her house, yet she won't spend $15,000 to get it sold. I've seen markets change, and I've seen homes go from $10 million to $5 million in 2 months. At the end of the day, when you want to sell a house, it costs money to make money.
There's no way.
You are yourself. You know, if you're not willing to make these changes, quite honestly, I don't know if I even want to take this listing, because it's going to take us a lot of time, energy, and money to sell it.
It's unfortunate that we're the first people in 3 years to be telling any of this to you.
Yeah, that's really the truth.
And if nobody told you that, they didn't do their job.
Right.
Be a little drastic on your approach to price, because that's how you're gonna win. This moment is super important. You go from an insanely gorgeous wow moment to a very uncomfortable, holy I feel my neighbors on top of me moment.
Right.
There are balconies overlooking your house, and that doesn't translate to dollars. You know, I have an idea for you, but it would be a little expensive.
Tearing down the next door neighbor's house.
Oh my God, you got it. Only $15 million.
Great,
So
okay.
now it's gonna make my next moment seem cheap.
Okay, great.
I'd love to get some bamboo.
That's gonna be some tall bamboo.
It's gonna cover the bulk of the house so that you walk in through that hall, you have your water, you have your house, and all of a sudden you have this beautiful green wall. It is our ideal option. It would cost about $200,000 to
Wow.
get done. I believe done correctly, I can get you $1 million more for your house.
Wow. Not spending that much. We can't do that right now. After the staging and everything else.
So you wouldn't want to spend $200,000 to make $1 million, because the profit margin on that is insane.
It does
It's not
sound
a-
insane, but there's really no guarantee. And hopefully, I'm thinking a buyer will get past this view and go to that view.
So it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
No.
Not this time.
No, I mean, it's not gonna happen. A buyer is not gonna ignore that. I have to warn you that I'm gonna bring you an offer that's $1 million less than what I would like to. The way to get the highest number is to price it under $9 million.
That doesn't make me feel very warm and cozy.
My job isn't to make you feel warm and cozy.
A real price reduction shows that you're a real seller, because right now the market is perceiving you to be high.
Your number should be under 9. It's just now a matter of stopping the bleeding. We'll get it sold, and we'll get you your money, hopefully within 30 to 45 days. This is the last thing that keeps Renetta attached to her husband. If she's not interested in compromising on the price, it's never going to sell.
This could be sold within 30 to 45 days would be like such a weight off my shoulders.
You get to move on with your life.
Okay, then let's list it at that price then.
Give us a hug. I'm actually really excited. Super happy to show you your main room.
Oh, wow, I love it. It's just light and airy. It feels like just a very relaxing second home.
I never noticed how beautiful your fireplace was. And now it's just a signature architectural piece.
Definitely.
Your new casita.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's so much lighter.
Now you've got a really nice sitting area. There's a lot of organic elements.
Now you can appreciate the ocean, and it all correlates together.
It's beautiful. It feels very beachy.
This is a master suite.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I love the whites and the champagne.
So before, you know, it had a much more masculine vibe. It was dark. It was
Actually, you called it a sex.
Sex dungeons are fun, but the point is it was just a little too dark for the beach.
I love it. It's gorgeous. It's refreshing.
And you still have that sexy energy, but you have that light beach feel. And that's gonna equate to dollars for you.
Oh, wow. It's an office now.
Now you've got an office right off of the master, which is ideally placed because you can just get out of bed, get to work in a beautiful space.
Do you remember you had absolutely nothing here to enjoy your multi-million-dollar view?
Yes. Oh, I love it.
Lay down right there.
Oh, yes.
Do you envision yourself as the buyer wanting to live here now?
Yes. And it's like low. You can see over it from the bed.
This makes sense, right? We wanted a buyer to lay here, enjoy what is honestly one of the most beautiful views we've ever seen, and just enjoy the moment. While I think it's too bad Renetta wouldn't address the privacy issues of her house, she spent a little over $15,000 on staging, and now it feels beachy, it feels fresh, it feels new, and I can tell a buyer is going to fall in love with it.
I'm really happy with everything you've done here. It's beautiful. It has a totally different energy. So I'm really excited to see what buyers think about it.
Well,
We'll find out pretty soon.
even with the privacy issues unaddressed, I am cautiously optimistic of the chances of a sale.